Again. Dusty Bogan here. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. Hope everyone's had a bloody good week. Happy Halloween, they reckon. I should have dressed up as Ram Bogan, but you know, Ram Bogan, he's just like my cousin. It's not actually, we're distantly related by blood. Nah. Ram Bogan will be on the Uncuckables tonight anyway, just so you know. Should be a Halloween special. What do they reckon Halloween's like? All Saints Day. So I want to thank all the awesome saints who've done some mad shit for us all, like Saint Patrick and Saint George the Dragon Slayer. I'm sure there's a big list of awesome saints. And Saint Kanye West and Saint Donald Trump. I want to thank, you know, the list goes on, really. Who's the fucking Prime Minister of the Philippines? That dude's a living legend. He's another saint. I want to just say God bless and happy All Saints Day, Halloween. Can't go wrong. Actually, my missus, she's like, we don't celebrate this day. And I said, what do you mean? It's a Catholic holiday. There's so many of them, like St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, which is like St. Valentine's, Halloween, obviously Easter and Christmas. And they're all fun. They made fun holidays, haven't they? We should all be a part, like participate. My miss would be like, no Halloween. And I'll be like, no Valentine's Day then, woman. And then she just, you know, then the tone changes, hey, because they're like this. Around Valentine's Day, they always want something nice, shiny. And anyway, I don't know, I'm going out, taking black lungs to the gym tonight. We're going to sign him up at the gym because I was like, mate, he needs to change. He needs to do something. He needs to have a good hobby in his life. So we're going to go to the gym and we're going to go to church tomorrow night and see if we can fucking break the mold for the young lad, because he can't keep doing life the same way. Hey, he's going. Thanks for watching, 4 people. Hope he's having a fucking scary day. Hope nothing bad happened to you. Oh, hey, Medicine Man. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Let's see what's happening Halloween. Halloween. Happy Halloween. Bang. Is there any Halloween news? Any crazy shit happening on Halloween? I'm just Googling it. I know there's heaps of... Bang. There's heaps of crazy news going on this week. And I know he's shut up, haters. Halloween is awesome. This is an article. Get on board. Shut up, haters. Halloween is awesome. This is news.com. Are you one of those people whining about Australia adopting American tradition? Well, it's time to pipe down because Halloween rocks. I actually like Halloween. I like all the bloody cultural days. I want to be a part of bloody St. Patrick's Day, get amongst it, Valentine's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all my public holidays. I just get amongst it, man. I just go be a part of it because, you know, it's a part of our culture and a wider Western culture. So you just get on board, man. Have a crack. Oh, Billy Copper, lucky I'm on Telegram because I don't get reminders. 4:30 is great for me. Oh, sweet, mate. I'm glad you bloody I'm glad you tuned in. Get on the push bike. Black lungs. yeah, we're gonna get him back into some gym, bit of lightweight. It'll be good, super light, because he had spinal surgery. I don't know, probably a year ago. So it's a good time for Black Lungs to get into the it'll be exercise, no weights. I won't be putting him into I won't be putting him into the free weight section. We'll just do a bit of light machine weight, a bit of cardio and some swimming in that, and hopefully makes him feel good mentally, get back in the game, because he's been a bit down. So you got to help the young lad out, and because he keeps annoying me, I'm like, brother, we need to get into some positivity and something positive change in your life. So I reckon gym and church, that was my winning combination. When I was young, well, I was 17, became a Christian, started going to church and the gym. It's like a winning combination. Just like, what's a gym membership? $13, right? $13, you go to the gym 7 days. This is my winning combination, because you don't spend any money. You just get a gym membership. And I used to go to church every Friday night, Sunday night, and Wednesday was Bible study. So between gym and church, my whole life is full. And not around alcohol or gambling or bad relationships with women who are just going to waste your fucking money and your time. So I reckon that's what needs to happen. For me, it made me rich, made me wealthy, because I didn't spend my money. I just went to church, and I might have put like $5 in. Might put $5 in the bucket. That's it. $5 every time I go. At least it's something. Better than nothing. At least I'm there and just put something in, or $2, sometimes nothing. That doesn't matter. What matters is, if I wasn't there on a Friday night, I'd be at the pub, spending hundreds. Do you know what I mean? So it totally helped me. So I thought, what helped me get into a good pattern, right? I'm like, yeah, let's try that with Black Lungs. Because, he's got to get his bloody spending and under control, and get his physical health and mental health under control. And I'm like, fuck, man, it just needs to happen. Because it gives me the shits when Black Lungs are just always going the pokey machines and chain smoking. And I'm just like, brother, I can't see you live like this. It's fucking does my head in. Not really. I just think, like, because he's living with me. So I'm just like, you can't live like that. You can't live every fucking cent in a bloody pokey machine. But anyway, he'll be right. We got to walk the walk. We'll go to the gym. Go to taking the church and be like, brother, we got to get a good pattern happening. It's all about culture, man. Just like this Halloween thing, it's all good. Celebrate it. Get amongst it. Everything. It's all part of Western culture. Bigger Western culture has, they reckon origins of the solstice, where they celebrate. What is it? The solstice, the end of the isn't it like the coming of spring or something in Europe or North America? That might be they say there's pre-Christian origins, where the Catholics were like, right, let's make this changing of seasons festival, whatever it was, and they were like maybe celebrating their dead ancestors. And they were like, right, well, let's bring in All Hallows Day and celebrate the dead saints who did some good stuff. That may be the trip. That may be the case. But you know what? If you want to have a heart to convert people, you got to be contemporary about it. You got to be you got to work with them. It's like Kanye West, mate. You know what I mean? Hopefully that dude wins over many people with his sick Jesus is King album. What a fucking legend, mate. Honest to God. I've been listening to it, and I shared it with my workmates and that, and a few of them have been listening to it. My mate, Fijian mate, I got a job at my work. He's like, yeah, he's loving it, and I'm just like, thank goodness. And because I see a lot of, let's be honest, a lot of my African mates and Islander mates and they get like so fucking tricked into American. People get so tricked into the African American culture. That's garbage. Let's be honest, it's fucking garbage. And thank God. At the moment, you got like Dave Chappelle and Kanye West. I mean, Candace Owens, she's doing good. And buddy, Jesse Lee Peterson, they're doing good. There's 4 guys who are like redeeming African American culture for me, because damn, man, for me, it's just garbage. All the music and the lifestyle they're promoting. They just promote like adultery and fucking gang violence, and addicted to they're literally like addicted to like money, the how they project the society. It's like you gotta be flash and loaded, and that's supposed to satisfy you, give you a satisfy. Wesley Snipes, he's another good one, and they fucking destroyed Wesley Snipes. Denzel Washington is a good one. Thanks, bloody Antonio. Thanks, Medicine Man. That's true. Denzel Washington. This is a good thing about Denzel Washington. He reckons he only plays movies, right? He said he will play the bad guy, no problem, or he'll play the good guy, but he only accepts movie roles where there's a clear distinction between right and wrong. A clear distinction between right and wrong. Now, he's a godly person, Denzel Washington. He's a man I admire, because he's like, oh, fucking, that's it. You gotta have a clear distinction between right and wrong. And that's what Hollywood does these days. That's what Netflix does. They blur the lines between right and wrong. It's all rubbish. And that's the thing with Halloween too. We don't want to blur the lines between right and wrong. I celebrate Halloween. I'll get dressed up. I'll have fun. I get amongst it. I went to a party last Saturday, Halloween party is Rambogan. It was awesome. And I was so hungover on Sunday, I didn't go to church. So there you go. And then I feel ripped off because, get this, yeah, our church is doing something this Saturday. We're like helping veterans. We're helping like a domestic violence shelter, and there's some veterans, right? And then my boss today is like, mate, we've got to pull some concrete and Friday, and we're going to need you boys to strip it out on Saturday. So I'm like, great. There goes fucking helping the veterans. So I feel like a bit of a dog for that, but I didn't go to work on Saturday when it was my missus' birthday the other week. Oh, Mel Gibson, eh? Yeah, he's as black as the ace of spades. Gangster rap kills brain cells. Yeah, gangster rap is like dead set. When I was a youth leader in Inala, which is like the poor, well, it's not even poor. Well, it used to be poor. Now it's quite expensive. The western suburbs of Brisbane, my last church, volunteered as a youth leader for, 6 years at that particular church. And the kids, once they were like hit 13, then they listened to gangster rap. And then you're just like, this kid's awesome. These young African kids, these young Islander kids, these young Aboriginal kids, these young Bogans, they're fucking going great. And they hit like 13, 14, they start listening to gangster rap, and it's just like down the toilet. It's garbage, mate. So thank goodness Kanye West is making some decent music. Now, like, I'll listen to a bit of everything, but this is the thing. When your whole life is like, when you're just consumed, when you're like a fucking, look, yeah, it's okay to drink. Don't be an alcoholic, and don't binge drink to the point that you're all the time. And that's what these young kids do. They just binge on this gangster rap lifestyle. They idolize it. the point may be that maybe it's not so bad if you consume it like a normal person, but this ain't bad if you consume it normally. You know what I mean? Neither is cigars. Neither is bit of fucking roulette, whatever, a bit of the casino. All is good if when the balance is right. But when the way these kids do it is fucking out of control, man. They just like becomes an idol. You know what I mean? Just becomes an idol in that life. It's poorly positioned. Should be like God, your country, your family, or God, family, country, your health, or your life, and then maybe the community, or friends, then the community. Some order like that, and then your subcultures. You know, you're like drinking, gambling, smoking. All your idols, position them right at the bottom. Don't let them fuck you up. I'm just talking shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much true. Anyway, belly copter. Horror movies are the only good thing. Save your teeth, kids. Yeah, go watch some horror movies tonight and save the teeth, mate. No sugar. Modern horrors are dog shit. How's what's that fucking movie? There's a is it Army of the Living Dead? What is it? Army of Darkness? Army of Darkness? Yeah. Army of Darkness. Damn, that is funny. Go watch that. They are fucking good. That excellent. That's an old school horror movie. And then the latest ones, the first one was quite horror, and then they made like Army of Darkness. They made a few of them, and then there's like Army of Darkness, I'm pretty sure, on Netflix. Army of Darkness. Blah, 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 blah. Where the fuck is it? That's a funny ass horror movie. And he gets a chainsaw as a hand. So fucking good. I love it. I think there was once. I think it was on Netflix. That was funny as. I remember as a kid I used to watch the horror movies. You know, it's like when I was a kid and I watched The Matrix, and you like walk out of the cinema and you're like, is this really The Matrix? You're kind of tripping out. And then another movie that trips you out when you're a kid is Freddy Krueger. Mate, I'll be like riding my bike in New Zealand growing up. You're like watching horror movies. You're like 10 years old, 9 years old, 8 years old, watching horror movies, and you're riding your bike home like fucking 12 o'clock at night, like shit your pants. You know what I mean? And that one, you're just like, am I dreaming? Is Freddy gonna fucking pop out and get you? Anyway, Garbage is a good band. Medicine Man. What's this? Your I like it. At least you got your Antonio Aspergo. I love it, mate. That's a great name for you, brother. Bubba Gump. Can I get a shout out, Dusty? Proud of your boy from Portland. Sure you can, brother. God bless the Portland chapter, eh? What happened to Tiny? Did Tiny get locked up? Is he in the Portland chapter? I don't know. But I thought, they're going about the two Proud Boys who got locked up in New York. But didn't Tiny, the Samoan dude, Samoan American Proud Boy, didn't he get locked up as well? NEPB, God, family, guns, and country in that order is what it says in the Bible. Amen, brother. guns in the Bible, yeah, they're like stones they were throwing at people. Same thing. Yeah, they fucked a lot of horror movies. They fucked a lot of all TV shows these days. I was watching Riverdale. When you have a wife, you got to watch some shocking shows, and most of it's garbage. Anyway, I'm watching the new latest season of Riverdale. First episode. I don't even know what season it is, 3 or something, or 2. I don't know. And they said the Lord's Prayer in Riverdale because the old man dies, and I was like, geez, tip of the hat for Riverdale, minus the homosexuality in that show and adultery, and it's not too bad. They're kind of like a bit of an entrepreneurial, normal enough town, I guess. Oh, here we go. Bubba Gump. Tiny got released. Tiny got released from jail. We were all there at his release. Portland chapter posted bail. Oh, that's good, man. Tiny is a legend. I was like following him before the big Facebook purge and we all got booted. I was just like, man, Tiny was just the top bloke, like a good Christian man who stood up for his he stood up like Kanye, standing up for his faith and for the West, standing up for America, but also for the West. You know, he's inspirational. Can you buy ammo in Australia? Yeah, of course you can. You can get a gun. You just need to do a safety course and then apply for your license. You need to do a safety course, be a member of a club, and you have to have a safe. And then you apply for your license. And then once they approve you, your gun's got to be locked up and your ammunition separately with the bolt out. And yeah, you can have a fucking gun. Well and free, Tiny. What a legend. Good on him, man. He seems like a good guy, eh? Thank fuck I was watching. Oh, Regan! Those nice cheap Euros beers, man. Me too. Good on ya. Yeah, these beers, I got them on my way to the Halloween party last Saturday. I was already tanked up. I don't know if you've seen, me and Black Lungs were doing beer bongs off the deck last Saturday, and we were playing ping pong, and we're having a great day. And then I went to this Halloween party, took my sack of goon, and then we pulled up at some random bottle-o, and they had these beers, fucking some German beer. Bang, it was $33 a carton. So I was like laughing, and I was we were playing drinking games all night, card games and shit. Got wasted. I just stayed in bed watching fucking Ancient Aliens all Sunday. That's like my go-to hangover. I was like, oh, I'm not going to church. I'm too hungover. And I was hungover in bed watching listening to Kanye West's new album and watching all his shit, and just like fucked. But yeah, these beers are excellent. Thanks for the fucking $2, Regan. We need to do beer bongs. I'm thinking of like getting this funnel, something like that. I'll rig it up like here, and then I'll just bang, pour my beer in, block it off, and then just. So I might have to like rig it up because the shoeies didn't really work because the shoe gets taken over by mold and I don't feel like dying. And then fucking how long did we do shots of moonshine for? That was like pretty good. but the moonshine was just destroying me. And beers are excellent. So I gotta find a way. I reckon beer bongs. Thirsty Thursday beer bongs. We'll do something like that. Coherent nonsense. No clue what was said, just talking to myself. Cheers, man. Drinking Smirnoff and smoking bowl. Smirnoff, eh? That's nice. I had on Saturday there was like one of the Sheilas had a carton of what are they called? Fucking vodka cruisers. And I was like, oh, I won some game. We had like a pinata, right? And you smashed the pinata, and then you had to pick up the prizes. There was little blah 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 blah. There was little notes in there, and then you had to like you had to do like dares, right? And then there was like one of them was like a surprise, and I won that. I so happened won this, and then there was 3 people who had to pick up like servant. They were my servants for the night. So I was like, bang, I'm like, give me one of your fucking vodka cruisers. That was one of the servants had because I won this thing and I was the king of fucking Halloween. What's the chances? And bang, one of my servants had this carton of vodka cruisers. So I'm just like, bring me them fucking them vodka cruisers. Good. They're like so delicious. They're deliciously bad. CRF 1000L, $5. Beer bongs, I'm all in. Damn. I reckon we should be doing the beer bongs. I'll tee it up for next week. I'll rig up some beer bong here. Maybe I'll have to like drill a hook or something. Oh, probably just fucking, I need 3 hands. I need to like latch on the beer bong onto something. Tip the beer into it with my thumb over it, and then I like to have a beer bong with like a decent hose, so then it's like kind of rockets right down your fucking neck. You know what I mean? The original gamer, I should be in bed. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, God bless you, brother. What a fucking legend. I see it. CRF 1000L. I owe you a bloody beer bong. And Regan for next week when we tee that up. And what I should do, because I got work Saturday. I got work on Saturday, which sucks. Nah, it's all right. Get the money. When I get home, we'll do some beer bongs off the deck. I'll do a live Saturday at like 11, and I'll just... Saturday beer bongs are fucking great. I love it. Rig it up easy. Bloody oh. I can't drink beer anymore. Lol. Damn. You should get a still then, mate. Start brewing it. Mate, stream at the end of year. What does that mean? Beers in the city 4 p.m. tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Nah, I got to take Black Lungs to fucking church tomorrow, man. He's been a bloody mutant. And plus I got work Saturday. But we need to have beers. Hugh, man, I know who you are. We need to have beers soon, dude. I've been fucking so busy. I said to my missus, I was like, the last fucking 2 months, 6 weeks, it's just been all catching up with her friends every weekend booked in. And I'm like, what the fuck's happening this weekend? It's booked out. Next weekend, what's happening? Booked out. And I'm like, the weekend after that, I'm fucking going and having beers with the boys. I'm over it. I feel like I haven't seen my mates. And, there's like family, her friends, her family, and then like the Proud Boys, and then my hunting mates. And I'm like, I need to have a beer with the boys. Because, you got to, like, catch up with your friends. But I'm just like, I just tell my missus, I'm like, you got to fucking cut that friend off. Cut that friend off. I can't fill my life with all these people who I can't sustain that many friendships, you know what I mean? Let's be real. I can only sustain like 2 circles of friends, 3 circles. My church mates, my Proud Boys, and then there's my hunting mates, all my mates from high school. That's it. And they're in groups. And then you catch up for beers. That's it, mate. I can't do fucking 20 individual friendships. I can't do it. It's just not fucking realistic. You know what I'm fucking saying, mate? Where the fuck am I reading? Oh, dear Beltran, my mum likes you but hates your swearing. You know, I wonder if Kanye West is going to swear, like, now that he's born again. Like, I've been a Christian. I looked at next to my bed, I got my rosary beads and a big cross in my Bible, which I actually read. And then my baptism certificate, which is from 2005. So I've been a Christian a long time. Still swearing, still drinking, giving up durries, and I've cut back on drinking big time. I only drink on Thursday, and a few on Thursday, and on the weekend, let's face it. Mate, he's done a good work in me, but yeah, Kanye, he seems to go on next level. He's got the Holy Ghost. Anyway, where the fuck was I? Coherent nonsense. Skate more, man. Shoot more shit rolling around. All right, we'll do it. I'll go maybe Saturday after work. I'll go to the skate park and do some beer bongs. Fucking oath, mate. Fucking do it, eh? Aussie Jack Miller did a shoey on the podium at Phillip Island last weekend. Oh, what a legend. This is boy talk. Hugh, man, I'll drink a jug for you. Thanks, brother. And then we need to lock in. I was thinking I could do a Sunday session, at the pub somewhere. I could do a Sunday session this weekend because I'm like Sunday afternoon because I'm fucking over it, I'm just like over. I'm not overseeing catching up with friends and family, but I do want to just chill and have a beer with the boys and just talk nothing. Just shit. You know what I mean? I listened to George Thorogood and drink alone. Lol. All good, brother. What do they call that? Drinking with Jesus? Ozbear, hey Dusty, how you going, mate? Swearing's the fucking greatest thing. Haha, belly copter. Are you still sitting on the milk crate, Dusty? Nah, I've upgraded. I'm sitting on a fucking little white stool at the moment. I could sit on a milk crate, but what did I do? We had a Proud Boys meet, and I took bloody like 10 milk crates. It was out of my mate's property, and we needed an archery target and milk crates. So I took all my milk crates out there, and but I'll get more milk crates. My mate will bring me some. Anyway, I better get back into some kind of news article. What are these news.com? Halloween. They reckon they're talking up Halloween. They even have a picture of fucking Trudeau here in his dressed as Aladdin. There are 2 essential truths about Halloween in 2019 that we as Australians simply have to accept. One is that every single retailer will make a concerted 4-week effort to describe their current sale using the adjective spooktacular, despite it clearly being a word we desperately need to start using the whole year round. What the fucking hell? We desperately know they're fucking retarded, whoever's written this. Anyway, seriously, how much more vibe about local government would be if you're, oh, fuck this. This is just a retarded. Sometimes these articles, they write these tongue twisters at the start and they're just full of shit. Fuck this, I'm done. I'm not reading this article. Then whoever wrote it, some article